Alright, we are back for probably the last stream of Justice for All, hopefully. Really hope so. So let's see if we can save On Guard and get Maya in jail. That's what we want, yeah? Alright, let's continue. Oh, I know, I forgot his voice. It was like, oh yeah. Oh, I know, it was a good idea to hold a hostage. Don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? But I never thought in your desperation you'd try to pin the guilt on Adrian. Arg! Wait, no, Gur? I swear this demon will pay. Mr. Nick. Pearls? Where's Mia? Yeah, where'd she go? I don't know. A really strong power suddenly called her away. Ooh. Maya OP. She overrides Pearl's power. A really strong power. Oh. Oh, Mr. Nick, your phone is. It's from Gumshoe. How's it go? It's like, bang, ow, my ear. How's it going? How you been hanging there, pal? Yeah, sort of. We just barely found something to latch onto. Phew, that's good, pal. And what about you? Anything yet? Oh wait, wrong voice. Have you figured out where Dakilla and Maya are? We still don't have any leads, but... What? We don't have any more time. If we just had one, even a single clue would be really helpful. I was only able to come this far because I kept thinking to myself, I've got to keep the trial going until Maya's been rescued. She's starving, so she's stronger. Yeah, maybe the more like the fasting when you do, don't like, yeah, like when you're doing like training like that, I guess fasting would make you stronger. So maybe that's what she needs to get more powerful. She needs to not eat. But have I just run out of luck this time? Is all our hope for naught? A tent. Huh? A tent? I could see a circus tent. Oh, there we go. Mia! I don't know which voice to do. I'm like, who? What? It looks like Maya was unconscious just until a few minutes ago. Wait, he took it to Berry Big Circus? Oh no, that's torture. As soon as she woke up, she called for me. So it was Maya that called you away. She's locked in a dusty little room right now. But I could see a circus tent outside the window about 300 feet away. Ooh, set around a perimeter 300 feet around the circus tent pinpoint. Gumshoe! Is there a circus in town right now? There's only one, pal, the Very Big Circus. Maya is somewhere within a 300-foot radius of the main tent. What? Okay, hold on a sec, pal. Never kidnap a spirit medium. She can like do so many things to get out of this. And I could see a mailbox under the window just outside. Gumshoe, there's also a mailbox. Okay, what else? What else, Mia? Is that the first time she's done this sprite? I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I couldn't see anything else. It felt like I was in an old office building, maybe the 3rd floor or so. Wait, don't tell me she's in Acro's room. I heard her, an old office building. Good stuff, pal. Okay, just hang in there. Just a little longer, pal. Wish us luck. Good luck. I'll call you later, so don't you let your battery die, okay, pal? Mia, Maya's not hurt, right? You know, did anyone else, because when I played this at the start, I thought you're meant to pronounce Mia as Maya. As in, like, I thought the joke was that they're spelled differently of the same name. I thought you're meant to say both as like Maya, like Maya. She's in a pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved. Gumshoe, please hurry. Looks like we're out of time. Are you alright, Phoenix? It's only a matter of time before Maya's rescued. I can do this, I just have to make this trial last a little longer. Bluffing to the rescue. So it's midday, alright. Court will now reconvene. The killer, the man who murdered the victim, handed this to his client. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to the question will provide us with the name of the real culprit. Now then, the prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand. Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice. However, you have been called to the witness stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of murder. I understand. Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews? Of course I have. You've seen it before? That's right. It's only natural the witness has. Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court? Is she gonna say like it was in Matt's room when she went into his room? Why does she? Oh, is she lying? Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. As its center is a small cavity, there's a small item there. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell it's a small jewelry box by looking at it. Okay. Is this gonna be like a puzzle game now? So this figurine, it's a container of sorts. Yes, looks like can be deceiving, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, this is superb craftsmanship. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. You may begin your cross-examination. It looks like there really was something to that bear after all. Okay, I guess I gotta press. Press. Full health, nice. I'm so used to having only one bit of health left. A puzzle? That's right. But it looks like an ordinary figurine. I mean, do you know what ordinary figurines are? I have too many. True enough. To people who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess that this was a puzzle. So what kind of puzzle is this exactly? Is it like a Rubik's Cube? Gotta twist and turn it? So you can take it apart, and how would one go about doing that? Well, you first turn its tail to the right, then push it in. Okay. Oh, yes, I see. Oh, he's doing it right now. After that, the arms and legs are free to move and can be removed. Wrong voice. Oh, this is most interesting. A boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again. He's having fun with that. Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and carry on. I think he's lost it. So what did you find after you take the puzzle apart? At its center is a cavity. Like in your teeth, because you eat too much candy. And how do you know about this? I know because I was the one who bought it. Oh. Huh? It was a souvenir from when a friend and I went to Switzerland. Any Swiss in the chat? There you go. Switzerland. Then this was a present from you? That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for Juan. So it was a present from Andrews. Witness, let's continue your testimony. Swiss chocolate is? See, I don't like all those luxurious chocolate. I really don't. So who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle? Only the two of us, Juan and myself. Although I haven't had chocolate in like a year or 2 years, actually. It was a souvenir from Switzerland. So I doubt there are that many people with the same bear in the country. But this looks like it can be easily broken. Yeah, couldn't you get like a hammer and just hammer it? Especially if someone wanted to get at what's inside. Well, it's a toy, but it can never be the same once it's broken. Oh, so... Wait, so... Oh, if you break it, yeah, okay, fair enough. We don't really know... Wait, no, I meant to press! No! Alright. Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container? I never told anyone. And as long as Juan never told anyone either, then only two of us knew. The two of you, huh? Then of course that means Mr. On Guard didn't know, right? I think this is about all I'm gonna get for now. Wooden, okay, yeah, I forget it's wooden. It doesn't look wooden at all. Just burn it, just set it on fire. Well, Mr. Wright, I think even you have come to realize that there is one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is, this bear is actually a jewelry box. Now that we have agreed to this point, there is only one logical conclusion that can come next, and that is, what is inside the box? What's in the box? The box! What's inside? That's right. That's what we're gonna find out next. Witness? Yes. You are the only one who can open this that's alive. Please. Alright. There she goes, hands on the hips and open. Wait, what is she holding? Is that a purse or something? Because her sprite doesn't have that. Alright, she takes the bear apart. I've opened it. Oh wait, her sprite does have. I never realized she has like a diary sort of thing in her hand. I never realized that. Is this what you wanted? Oh, I know what's in it. What is that? It looks like a. Chat, I'm so dumb. I never realized she held a pink like notebook. I was like, what? I thought she only twirled the card around. I don't think we need to guess at what this is, do we, Mr. Wright? It's the suicide note. The suicide note? Suicide note left by Juan's former manager, Celeste. Until now, no one knew of its whereabouts, but just as we suspected, it was hidden. Hidden by the victim, Juan himself. It seems that Celeste had a very beautiful hand. Okay. Odd Edgeworth, huh? And she's just as beautifully signed her own name. Is he like getting off on like handwriting? This is most definitely the note she left right before she committed suicide. Order! Witness, do you know about this? Yes, I did. I heard all about it from Juan. When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear. I wanted to destroy the note before it became public. But I couldn't find it anywhere. Because it had already been taken by the killer. It's like, when you say it fast, it's already been taken by the killer. Everything is going at Edgeworth's pace. Oh wait, wrong voice. So now that the suicide voice has been found, what's the next logical question? What is written on the note? At least that's what I would think. Now then, I believe it's only appropriate that the contents of the note be made known. I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much just to get my hands on it. And I was going to burn it, for her sake. Yes, burn the teddy. I am deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of the note. Very well. What do we got? The judge's voice rang loud and clear to the deathly silent courtroom. Why does she dress like a blue totally spy? Oh my goodness. You know, I loved that show as a kid. That's probably why it turned me into the... Because as a kid, you don't really notice, but I've seen videos on it now, like YouTube videos, and they're like, oh, there are things in that show that probably influenced a lot of people in very different fields. They had a lot of things in that show. I remember because I watched it a lot. We were on like holiday somewhere and they had like Cartoon Network, or, you know, like pay TV, and they were showing it like a marathon on it. And I was like, yes, I get to watch this. In a note Celeste left to us about being used and being thrown away by On Guard. About being engaged to Corridor and On Guard's role in destroying that. and about how she decided in her despair, get it, to end it all. Can't think of the word despair the same now. And that's all Miss Impact had to say. So pretty much all we knew already. There's one thing I would like to say. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. On Guard. Then, what? Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness? On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. I watched Totally Spy 2 as a kid. One person, yeah, okay. It was fun show, but when you realize like every episode was a very different fetish theme, they're like, oh, okay. Kind of weird that got like shown to kids. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference. My word. Matt On Guard values all above else. He's refreshing like a spring breeze image. Did he like copyright trademark that line or something? He gets royalties every time you say it. Which is why he had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost. It tells of On Guard's horrible misdeeds. Okay. Yeah. I watched. Whoa, wait. It's my fault that he killed. Whoa. And this time he went so far as to kill someone to stop him from revealing that. How terrible. What a selfish person. I guess there are slimeball lawyers out there who'll defend these creeps too. It's always the last line that they always insult Phoenix every time. There is no room for doubt here. Mr. The Killer's client's goal was to obtain this suicide note. And the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant. Let's not forget, okay, crowd, can you like stop whispering in my ear? Let's not forget the bear with the note was found at the defendant's house. It seems that we have come to the truth, at last. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserves no sympathy from anyone. How am I supposed to escape from this? Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do. I know, I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay, there are two deadly pieces of evidence, the figurine and the suicide note. Maybe somehow I can find a way out of this situation through one of those? The gavel is already in the judge's hand, Phoenix, hurry! Maya, you do it if you know the answer, come on. The note? Chat, what should I do? The note? I think the note. Please. The crowd. Oh man, look at that lawyer. He's still going at it. It's like he doesn't care that he's trying to get a killer off the hook. Oh yeah, I used this sprite in my video. I think Your Honor believes that Matt On Guard killed in order to obtain this note. Yes, that is correct. But that seems a little strange. In fact, I think there's a contradiction here. This note was hidden by Mr. Corridor until the night of the murder. Oh, I think I know where this is leading. If that's the case, how would he have known what was written on the note? With the spy camera. Oh, I didn't think of it that way. Exactly, but what did I did think of it that way, and I thought it was rather strange. No one in their right mind would kill for a note without knowing what it said. Oh, yeah. Order. You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one. Unfortunately. I think he believes differently. He just like bows, like he's just standing still. A bow. Take a bow. Huh? The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. Huh? I would like to direct the court's attention to this. Yep, here we go. What is it? What is this newfangled thingamajig? The type of camera is commonly used for spying. Is this spying? What the? I thought that spy camera was in my possession. He stole it? Matt on guard and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other's weakness. And the victim, Juan, was being spied on. His personal life was watched by Matt on guard. The camera is in your hands, by the way. So how did he present it, though? Did he just reach over and grab? Yes, Your Honor? You. Don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities. Well, sort of. Sort of is not an unacceptable answer, Mr. Wright. I see you are confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I had the camera that was stuffed in the bear's eye. But this camera that I have is not the same one. Last night I searched the victim's house on a hunch. Using this Gumshoe's bug sweeper. By the way, oh, so he bugged his house as well. The defendant's fingerprints were found on the camera. Wow. Matt on guard's fingerprints were there? Well, Phoenix, looks like you're screwed. See ya. Just teleports out. It looks like the cameras were hidden all over the place. What am I supposed to say to that evidence? Maybe it's different in other places, but in the States, if they don't fight as hard as possible, the defendant can get the sentence overturned. Oh, yeah, like, you can say your lawyer wasn't doing the best job or something. I think you can, yeah, like, if they weren't... I don't know what the term is, but I think there is that thing. If you don't like what your lawyer did, because some of them are like, get like court-appointed lawyer, but the thing is, I think the court doesn't tell them that they can challenge that. That's why a lot of them like don't get any second appeals. Which was a lot about that How to Get Away with Murder, like season 5, I think, of that show. Season 4. It's fairly obvious that Mr. On Guard learned of the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim all along. He got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that. The crowd's really into it today. Hey, now what was that lawyer thinking? Mommy, is that man a bad killer? The bad killer guy? Shush, stop. Don't look at him, Billy. The way he's sweating is just so... Ugh, nasty. Phoenix. Yes, Chief? Have you figured out what you're gonna do next? Have you figured it out? I know, but I'm not telling you. What I'm gonna do next? Does running away like a frightened child work? I know it seems like Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case, but in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing. Well, what is it? There is a piece of evidence that he really should investigate. I would really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded. For now, remembering not to look into the item when he had the chance. Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden? Alright, I think that's time we finally understood everything. Well, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you? Well, what is this piece of evidence? Can I figure it out? Yeah? I have an objection, Your Honor. Yeah, let's bluff our way to it. Huh. That was the weakest objection I ever heard. Objection! Your Honor, the defense has no intention of letting this go so easily. You are beginning to sound desperate. That's just your imagination, Your Honor. Welcome to chat full of people who have seen too many crime dramas. I think it's like you enjoy this type of like thing because yeah, like I've also started watching Boston Legal as well. Like a lawyer show. This is not like you at all. Huh? In your eagerness to prove your point, you have forgotten one very important thing. Hey, isn't that what I just said? Then you say it, Mia. Don't tell me to do it. You're my assistant. You can present evidence, can't you? But there's something you should really examine about this piece of evidence. No, that's bad for On Guard. With the big bear, really? Also, why is it okay? I don't think it's the. I think it's the transmitter. I think it's the transmitter because only the kill. No, but then chat can help in this one. It's the note. The note, really? Can I examine it? No. Okay, I have no idea why. That is Miss Impact's suicide note, right? Who knows? I love how smug he gets. I mean, sure, this suicide note was found inside the bear. But this bear was in my possession until only a few minutes ago. Which means the handwriting on this note is yet to be analyzed. Oh! So, as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by Miss Impact or not, that is yet to be even remotely confirmed. Mr. Wright, you can't seriously be suggesting. Mr. Wright, are you saying it's a fake? Miss Andrews, you were the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. On Guard. Who's to say you didn't create this fake note and put it in the bear? How dare you? Your Honor, the defense is indiscriminately accusing the witness again. There is no evidence linking the witness to the suicide note whatsoever. But if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it. What? Recall the witness's testimony? The only person other than the victim was her. Miss Andrews, you wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could frame Matt On Guard. I did no such thing. Right, if you're ever gonna pronounce a suicide note a fake, then show us the court some evidence to support your theory. Can't we just get some lab analysis of the handwriting, handwriting analysis? That is a thing, that is a job. We can do that. There are people who do that job. Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented this evidence. Oh yeah, it's on you to prove it. Yes, true. That means the burden of proof lies with you, the prosecution. That's enough. Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm the handwriting on the suicide note? It's as the defense stated, the handwriting is yet to be analyzed. I imagine he's talking through his teeth right there. If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where the verdict is impossible. That's impossible! This isn't good, Phoenix. The judge is gonna carry this trial over one more day. I don't think Maya will be physically... So she won't die, she'll just be starved to death instead. Also, did they add an effect to this crowd sound? It sounds different. Like they added some they muffled the sound? I request that both prosecution and defense further investigate. Handwriting analysis, my butt. That's just the lawyer trying to buy some more time. On Guard is guilty. Look, any idiot can tell you that. I think we have reached the end of the line. Guilty, 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 guilty. No phones in court. What does that sound? It's Gumshoe. Hello, Gumshoe? The music in this case has been amazing. The piano, up and down the scale. I want to know, what's the sheet music for this? What is with him and what's with the sigh? Where's Maya? What happened to the killer? He got away. What? I'm sorry, pal. I really am. I don't know what to say besides I'm sorry. I wish there was some way to make it up to you. I really do. Anyway, what's going on? We found his hideout, pal. But the two of them were already gone. This is terrible. He's like, oh, how terrible. My sister's dead. I've got to keep looking for the pal. Don't you worry, I need a little more time. But don't tell me. Oh wait, don't tell me that we don't have any more. Guilty, 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 guilty. Did you hear that? They're calling for his head. Mr. Right, I can't. For us to come this far and... Oh! What is it? Let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth. I can't do that. Mr. Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself? Yes, Your Honor. I'm about to end today's proceedings. You may take your phone calls after. Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth, catch. Take that. Yeah. And it, like, it has the item that's... Oh my goodness. Take that, Chuck. What? I don't think Edgeworth ever played like baseball or like cricket, so he wouldn't know how to catch properly. Just like slams into the like wall. Mr. Edgeworth, please, you gotta buy us some more time. Court is in session. He hung up on him. I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying? Mr. Wright, this is a court of law. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but... I am reluctant to do this, however. It appears that I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow. This time, I really can't do anything. Court is adjourned for the day. You really muffled these sound effects, eh? Yes! Edgeworth! Please wait, Your Honor. Edgeworth, Edgy Poo. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time. For what purpose? We can perform the necessary tests in that time. Can you really obtain the results in 30 minutes? I believe we can, Your Honor. But wouldn't it be better if we adjourn for today and then reconvene tomorrow? 30 minutes. Please, Your Honor. That's all I'm asking. Please. Please, Judge, please. Very well. At the prosecution's request, the court will now take a 30-minute recess. But be advised that I will not allow another recess today. I'm not sure this is helping or hurting us. The court will now take a final recess of the day. Oh, and the music keeps going. 2 p.m. Right. Well, what's going on with Maya? The killer. Looks like he got away again. 30 minutes. We can't find her in that time. So many jamming tunes. Report. Is that Mr. Edgeworth? We don't have time, just spit it out. Right. It looks like we just missed them, sir. But the killer left a few things by accident in his rush to get away. A few things? Can we use any of them as evidence? Oh, Merry Christmas. I mean, I thought you'd ask, pal. Huh? I got the things he left with me right now, and I'm on my way over. Really? That's odd. Any items like that are usually sent to the crime lab first. You know, I remember this case because this is the part where the anime had one of the worst animated episodes ever. Like, this is where I zoomed in, the faces look so derpy and bad. This episode, and I remember that Gumshoe is like all in bandages. We didn't have any time to wait for those guys, sir. When those guys weren't looking, I swiped the stuff and ran. Wow. What? Well, I'm not a detective anymore, so, you know, I had to. I'm really sorry, but I got the law on hold for now. Sounds bad. I hope he doesn't get in too much trouble. With my hunker-drunk car, I'd say I'll be there in about 30 minutes, sir. Don't worry, I'll be there. Wait for me. Alright, just get here in one piece. I'm on a mission and no one can stop me now, sir. No one! I'm pulling all the stops and running every red light. Items left by the murderer, huh? Maybe there's something among them that will be decisive to end this. Hey, what's wrong? Gumshoe, answer me! No one can stop. It's like a flat line of a hospital. What happened? It sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well. What was he thinking? We've got to hurry and call for help. But we have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken and he wasn't driving a patrol car, so no radio either. Also, if we don't get those items before they do, the police will take possession of them. No, we can't let that happen. Well, there's no way we can find out where he is that we could stand a chance. Why, oh why did Gumshoe have to get into an accident now? Is there any way we can find out exactly where he is at this moment? That's right, there is a way. What? How? I'm sure we can find out where the Gumshoe is through this. Wait, we don't have the, was it the transceiver? No. We don't have the evidence. I know it's the thing that Franziska has on him, but we don't have the evidence for it, do we? Oh, like present her herself? Cause I thought I was like looking for that that thing, that beeping thing that she kept beeping. So you present her. Okay, there we go. I know what it was, Chad. I'm just like, I don't know if we had the evidence. Why are you bringing up Franziska at a time like this? Oh, I see. I'll try and get in contact with her. The chances are slim, but she's all we have. Franziska, please save us. You and that smug face. Franziska. Will she even want to help us? Edgeworth. What is it? I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty, but what I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt onto someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. So are they gonna like gang up on Adrian now? I feel so bad for her. It might be my turn to say defense attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death. Right. So now is Edgeworth gonna go all like MySpace edgy on him because he like leaves for a year? It doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. Whether you did your job well or not, that can only be seen after the verdict has been decided. The verdict is Prosecutor Edgeworth here. Yes, bailiff. There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent. They probably finished with the handwriting analysis. I have to go take this call. In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do. They're being so dramatic when Phoenix is doing his job, yeah, true. Alright, I think that's the final little break we have before we get to the end. Okay, maybe after this case is done, I'll show like what I mean when I say the anime had the worst animation. It's always stuck in my head, the final scene of this game in anime form. It's the bit I use whenever I say the anime had bad animation. Call will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready. Please don't show us. No, I gotta show you, okay? Yes, Your Honor. I can understand the defense acting like this. However, why do you seem distraught, Mr. Edgeworth? That is, it's nothing, Your Honor. What's wrong with Edgeworth? It looks like something unexpected just happened to him. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please tell the court the results of the handwriting analysis on Miss Impact's suicide note. Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, we had discovered the note is a forgery. What? We're like, wait, what? What do you mean, Edgeworth? This note was not written by Impact. It's a fake. Order, Mr. Edgeworth, would you please explain what's going on? If this was not written by Miss Impact, then who wrote it? We would need more time to do a detailed analysis, however, it appears that the handwriting matches the victim, Juan. Corridor? Well. It looks like Miss Impacts never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about On Guard. However, Your Honor, even though this note is a fake, Mr. On Guard could not have known that, so the facts remain unchanged. Acting under the assumption that it was real, he plotted to possess it. Oh, okay. That sounds plausible. This theory that On Guard had no idea the suicide note was a fake. Something seems a little wrong with it. The defense believe is contradicts testimony. If everything... What? What am I doing? What? Maybe no, I should have not done it? To not have known it was a fake. Maybe I shouldn't have presented? I'm stuck? No! We're gonna miss the best penalty in the game? Wait, I should have picked the other one? Wait, no. If it's a really good thing, should I can reload. We just started. Should I? Is it really good, Irolai? Is it really good? I'll do it. Gotta get on camera. I'll do it. I mean, I could, yeah, reload. Although I can't reload from here. Yes, no, maybe? It's a penalty. But it's great. Do it. Okay. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, your response? No, really. Is whether the attorney's badge pinned to that man's chest is real. That is the million-dollar question. Yes, I agree. Me too. Alright, so I gotta reload and pick the other option then. Alright. Irelia, not Irolai? Wait. Irelia? Dom, you're typing it wrong though, see? Alright. Speed time, speed running. Alright, I'll try to save again. Irelia. But it's spelled Oh, wait, I'm getting confused by the I after the A. Yeah, okay. Sorry, Aurelia. I'm sorry. I keep saying it wrong. Okay. There we go. Okay. Back down. It's no use. Something feels wrong, but I can't put my finger on what it is. Actually, there is something I would like to ask. Wait, oh, you mean the penalty? Wait, okay, I misunderstood. I thought you meant if I picked the other one, it was the funny thing. So this was the right answer. Wait. He just brings up the camera Okay, that's a weird dialogue. Okay. So I had to present the wrong... So what I was doing was right. So I should have kept going. Okay, I get it. And thank you, Kelly, for the 20 bits. Guess who selected to try out the beta version of Pokemon Unite? I have no idea what that is. What is that? Thank you, Kelly, for the bits. Watch everything? Wait, don't load it. Okay. So, is the funny thing in presenting wrong evidence Or just keep going with where I was going. I'm so confused, chat. I didn't even get to the punchline. Okay. I'm sorry. Alright. We'll keep going with that. Alright. Back down. Alright. Yeah, I think with the delay, like the slight delay in chat, I'm going too far. Okay. Just keep going like that and read. Alright. Something feels wrong, but I can't put my finger on it. But actually, there is something I would like to ask. Mr. Edgeworth, you had stated something earlier to the effect of the defendant had spied on Mr. Corridor's private life. I believe this would mean that he would have known about the note as well. That's it. Yes, and so naturally. This means Mr. Ungard would have known that this note was a fake. Ugh. Okay, is this the right way or the wrong way, chat? See here, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Okay. I was the one who thought of the spying thing. Jumping in and stealing my thunder like that is simply... I can't even describe it. Yes, sorry. I could have even bragged about embarrassing Mr. Edgeworth to my grandchildren had you not. For that, I assign you a penalty, Mr. Wright. What? If only I kept my mouth shut. That was worth it. That was worth all the little confusion we had. That was worth it. Okay, that was great. Wait, so he has grandchildren. So he has a wife and kids and grandkids. So he is cheating on his wife. Okay, good to know. I mean, bad to know. I mean, you know. Chat uses helpful advice. RamZaes is confused. RamZaes hidden self-confusion. Oh. That's the best part. Yeah, that's amazing. He's like, I could have taken down Edgeworth. I could have bragged about it. Oh, my grandkids are gonna hate me for this. And if that's true, then the situation has suddenly changed in a very dramatic way. Maybe he adopted? Do you think the judge looks like someone who would adopt? No, he looks like someone who would cheat. The prosecution's theory as to what Mr. Ungard's motive for murder was, it had suddenly disappeared into thin air. But Your Honor, it's not as if Mr. Ungard monitored Mr. Corridor's room 24 hours a day. Perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. Ungard didn't know of. Well, right back at you, Edgeworth. Why don't you show us some proof? The judge is an honorable man. No, but he was swayed by the wonton winking by April May. Wait, Chad, do you think the judge is like a horny old man, or is he a respectable man of society who'll never be swayed by April May's giant personality? What do you think, chat? Order, Mr. Edgeworth. It looks like this time it is you who has dug his own grave. I think the horny old man is just me. Oh god. Oh no. I mean, I could see how he's a nice old man. Okay. I don't know. I like to... I'm joking, chat. Like, whatever. He's fine. He's a nice... I like the judge. I don't hate the judge. I like the judge. He's nowhere near as bad as a certain Gramps from another's game, Xenoblade 2. Huh? As you figured? As I figured, it came down to this after all. Mr. Edgeworth, you are not making any sense. When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen. The question is, what next? What's next? If the prosecution can't prove Ungard's motive through evidence, then we must prove it from another angle. Well, I agree with you there. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call a witness to the stand at this time. Oh, well, that's fine. However, this witness is a little... Oh, no. Please. Please, not her. Anyone but her. Edgeworth stuttering. It's not like him at all. Oh, no. Unusual. Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth? This witness is someone who's perfectly fit to answer once and for all the question of... Who was it that hired Shelley to kill her to commit murder? That's impossible. Who in the... No such person exists. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth, who is this witness? It's, yes, go on, who is it? The man himself, Mr. Shelley the Killer. Oh, Mr. the Killer. Wait, Shelley the Killer? Ah, you mean the killer. I mean, the assassin. Yes, Your Honor. He's coming here, to the witness stand. Well, yes, in a manner of speaking. I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstance, so I ask for your permission. Oh, Mr. Wright? Yes? Is this alright with you? Do I have a choice here? I can't really do much else but drag this trial out. The defense has no objections, Your Honor. I wonder if it really is alright to do this. Very well, one of the best witnesses the franchise has ever seen. Shelley the Killer, the man himself. Now then, witness. Your name and your occupation, please? There he is. Shelley the Killer. I love it, it's so great. And like, they give the radio so much emotion. It's insane. Like, I love it so much. The sprite work in this franchise is just so good. How can they make you care about an inanimate object? And like, they have it like the eyes as well and the mouth. It looks like, oh, it's so good. Very good, sir. My name is Shelley the Killer, and I'm a professional assassin. I say, what is going on here? Your Honor? How could you remain so calm, and what is the meaning of this two-way radio? Actually, Your Honor, it was discovered to me just now, and it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace the source, Mr. the Killer will testify to this court. You know, but do it on the side, okay? So this must be what the urgent phone call he got earlier was about. Oh no, this will not do. I cannot allow this in my court. First of all, we can't even be sure that this is Mr. the Killer himself. Witness, please present some sort of proof that you are in fact the killer. He starts killing people on the street. As you can hear, I am the killer. I understand. Please wait a second. I'm so hungry. Maya! Maya! A voice? Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this? The defense has no objections to this person. It looks like we've run into another unexpected turn of events. Well, it doesn't look like we have too many choices. Now then, witness, there is one thing I would like to confirm before we speak of anything else. And what would that be? At the request of a client, you killed Mr. Juan. Is this correct? It is as you say. I did indeed kill Mr. Corridor. Go. Now that we have answered that, let's move on to the name of your client. Very well. That is all. This is all just a bad dream. Yes, that's it. A bad dream. Shelley the Killer. What is he gonna say? Yeah, the judge is done after this. He's like, never in my 50 years of this. There is something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client. It's like dancing thing. Why do I say Mr. Corridor? Because isn't that the pun? Isn't it like one corridor? Isn't that the pun for his name? One corridor? Mr. the Killer seems to be a very clever man. I'd almost say he seems to be mocking us. While he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor, Mr. the Killer is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He always stood by this one belief. You mean about the trust between the client and himself? It seems to be a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness? Yes, Your Honor. There's no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix. There is something I must first state. Alright, gotta press everything, I guess. We can hear anything you have to say later. Can you please tell us that your client... I don't think you understand your place, Mr. Attorney. I said this is something I must first state. Do you know what the word first means? Sorry. Go on. Well, it appears there's one witness you can't badger, Mr. Wright. It's only because you don't know about Maya's situation. The trust between you and your client. I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about my identity. If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome. And that is why you testifying in this manner? This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the killer name so my clients can trust me. But couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust? It has never happened before, but if it ever did, yes, that person wouldn't be my client for very long. They would certainly... That's enough. Please, no more. Very well. It was only ever hypothetical anyway. There's a reason why I'm here. That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think that would be very bad for them. It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of the prescribed role. Their role? This person tried to implicate another of the crime in order to save themselves. And this is trespass that cannot be forgiven. You? Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty? To the gentleman who spoke just now? Excuse me, but would you care to die? No, I didn't say anything. The judge had better watch himself. At least he doesn't know it's the judge, though. The judge is safe, then. We understand, so please tell us the name of your client. I'm afraid I cannot do that. I still have a few things I have to say before I do. It's maniacal. It's not good for your health to be so aggravated. Wait, how can he see us? Oh, he can hear us. He can hear the aggression in our voice. Somehow, that coming from an assassin makes it less than comforting. I don't really care about all the extra fluff. Just tell us the name already. Okay. We pressed everything, chat, so... Do we have to re-press something again? Do we re-press this again, or the first statement, or what do we do? I pressed everything. Like, I'm sure, I'm guaranteed, I don't have to present anything, I think. Does anyone know? Oh, I gotta stretch. I mean, maybe I'll try pressing. I think you have all you need, so... Press again, I guess. I'll speed through it until we know the music stops, then we know it's like something... Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, we got it. A person who frames another is the worst kind of human. And that's why you feel you can betray this person. I have no trust relation with the client who can't understand their assigned role. Just by luck, an assassin of the conscience. Who would have figured? Now then, everyone, do you think you can understand my logic? This case just keeps getting better and better. If you can't, then I'm afraid we can't proceed. Everyone understands your point, I think. Really? In that case, I believe I'm prepared to disclose the information you seek. You have made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe we are ready. All right. So, the reason I'm here... Wait. Okay, so can we press something else now? Oh, there we go. Okay. What is it? Now I can't bring myself to ask the client's name. If you can't ask it, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness, who is the client? That person's name is... We're just like giving up, like, oh no. It's just standing there. Adrian Andrews. What? Poor Adrian. I really feel so bad for her. Witness. That's not what you told me earlier. Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews. What? This can't be on the phone earlier. What's going on here? My guess is that Mr. DeKiller just stabbed Edgeworth in the back. Stabbed Edgeworth in the back? I'm sure in order to get an audience with this court, Mr. DeKiller told him a different name. Matt on guard, perhaps. I knew it. This is outrageous. I was deceived. This witness is telling a very serious lie. But you were the one who summoned the witness. Grr. Hey, that's my lie. You, Shelley the killer. My testimony is the truth. The defendant at the moment is Matt on guard, am I correct? All I wish to do is help procure his acquittal. Wow. All of a sudden it feels like we can actually win this. Yeah. Goes for all. The prosecution has failed to provide a motive and has instead provided this suicide note, which is a forgery. Furthermore, there is a possibility the defendant himself knew it was a fake. Most definitive of all, we have heard from the assassin himself the name of his client. Mr. DeKiller's client was not the defendant at all. No. With all the evidence, it is obvious to me that this means that Mr. On Guard is innocent. I seem to have caused you a bit of confusion. Please continue your discussion and call me when you have reached a verdict. Oh, he hung up on us. Bailiff, bring AA back again. What now? With the way things are going, On Guard will be found innocent. This may be our last chance to save Maya. Yeah, but Edgeworth is right. The killer is lying. And On Guard, my client, I know he's guilty. Are we near that a miracle happened bit yet or no? Can I live with myself if I win this? We haven't saved in a while, so just in case. Who would have believed the prosecution's own witness would absolve the defendant? Your Honor, the prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. Shelley the killer is certainly lying under oath. It wasn't me. Listen, everyone, please. The testimony just now, it was all one big lie. Miss Andrews, the suicide note may have been a fake, but that man, Matt, he's the reason Celeste died. And Juan's death, it was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted world. That testimony just now, you have to believe me, it was a horrible, horrible lie. How you doing, Rena? But Mr. the Killer himself has testified. He hasn't named you as the client. No, that's not true. There's also quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife, the button, donning the nickel samurai costume. But that's... You even have a motive. We know that Miss Celeste was a large part of your life. You wanted to follow her and revenge against the two who hurt her. I would say you have plenty of reasons to want both of them dead. No, Mr. Wright. You know the truth. Tell them. Tell them the real story, who the real killer is. Tell them. Please, help me. Is this the part? Yes, I know the truth. Mr. Wright. Might as well save as well. Yes, Your Honor. I believe we have reached the end of this trial. Therefore, I ask the defense for any final words or opinions. I have to decide. Do I take... Oh, God. So this is the thing? Oh, I'm getting nervous. Is this the thing? Is this the bad ending? Or do I throw this chance away and wait for Gumshoe's new evidence? What am I supposed to do? Is this the part? Is this the part, chat? I think it could be. So if I get the verdict, Maya is alive, so I want the trial to continue. Do I? Is this the choice or not yet? I want to see it though. Because I know they fixed the spelling of it. Chat, let me know. Is this the bit where it's the choice? The big bad ending? Is this the bad ending or not? Do we need Maya? Not really. I mean, Pearl is there. She can do the spirit channeling for us. No, it isn't. Not yet, not yet. So we should request the trial to continue? Phoenix. I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept a not guilty. You are a lawyer. I know. But Matt on guard is a killer, a murderer. I can't let him get away with this. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, then I am no better than On Guard. And even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the fact that it is because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. He could have gotten On Guard convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances. If I take this verdict right now... Oh, so what happens if we do pick? I'd be betraying his trust. Ah, too late. I won't go back. His trust. I never thought about it until now. I trust him? I Yes, you do. Mr. Wright, your opinion, please. You're just standing there talking to the lady next to you. The defense requests we to question Mr. the Killer. I stuffed that up. Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright? Right. But that witness has cleared your client through testimony. Your job here is... He's like so baffled right now. You win. Take the W. The first time you played this case, were you shocked by Matt? Oh yeah, I was shocked by Matt, that whole twist and everything. This case blew my mind when I played it. And keep in mind, I played this game after the third game. And I was like, nothing can beat the third game in like amazing, you know, quality. And I was like, yeah, you know, trudging along. And then I was like, oh my goodness. That is my job, Your Honor. There's still more evidence to look at. And I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur. Will the miracle happen? Find out right now. The trial will continue. Mr. Edgeworth, please re-establish connection. Please call him up. Right away, Your Honor. So what happens if we pick the other option, actually? Chat, what happens if we picked get the verdict? Does it like roundabout, like, does everyone like think badly of us kind of thing? It's probably the most stressful case of the judge's career, true. He's thinking he's getting murdered. Like the defendant doesn't want to defend, the prosecution doesn't want to prosecute. So like, yeah, if we picked, do we get the verdict right then? Maya hates you and leaves? Maya hates me? Wait, I want to see this. Okay. Let's save here. Let's go back. Because we did save right up there. Alright. Your Honor, the defense requests that... It's no use. I can't. It feels like I lost my voice. Phoenix. I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept a not guilty. Ah, okay. So that's what the option... Okay, fine. Well, it wasn't that great. He chickens out. Before that, we would like to talk with you a little more. About? All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else would you need from me? Oh, you're talking about the bad ending. I was talking about that choice there, chat. All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else could you need? Well, actually, we would like you to hear everything you know about this case. That is how things are usually done. What is he talking about? Usually done? But what shall we have him testify about? Mr. the Killer, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail. You legal people and your procedures. He sounds like a Wellington. Is it any wonder no one likes to go to court? Alright. I think the bad ending is if you miss at the end, but not sure. I'll try to make sure we get it because I want to see it. Because I know they fixed the spelling of it. As I already stated, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I cannot overlook is tampering with the crime scene. My client did it to frame another to the crime, while pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene. AA already knew from the very beginning that Corridor was dead. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button. That act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules. And how, Dick Killer, did you know all this? This is the most unexpected turn of events. For now, the fifth time in a row. However, this time, everything has finally been revealed. Objection! Would the judge not want to judge any other cases because they're so boring? He needs that thrill now every time. He's like, oh, I've got to, every time Phoenix fight, I got to make sure I judge his ones. Just a second, Your Honor. We still have the cross-examination to do. But you don't need to question testimony like this. Do you, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, the defense will question the witness. As if I have a choice here. Huh? Why? What the witness said is nothing but beneficial to your defense. If you scrutinize the testimony, then I'll expose the lies in the oh-so-beneficial testimony, I suppose. I don't understand what's going on anymore. That makes two of us. Alright. So, I think I have to present something, but I think, over here? Maybe from here? From the very beginning. That is correct. From before my client visited the room. All my client knows precisely what the situation is at all time. All my client... I wonder if that's really true. That's odd. Do I present the camera there? I mean, I can lose some health now, I guess. The camera, the other camera. Damn it. Okay, I'll press everything, Let me get my health back. Let me get the health back. Whoop. Alright. Press the 1st, 4th, and 7th. Okay. I was doing it. What is it, Mr. Wright? If I press him the wrong way, it might raise suspicions on his end. But I have to do something to waste more time. Witness, about requesting a hit. Oh, I remember this. How much is your fee to kill someone? I see you are also quite a dark-hearted man, Mr. Attorney. Huh? If you would like to talk business, we can do so after the trial. No, I'm not thinking about Mr. right. You want to kill me. You want me dead, don't you? What? Why would you think something like that? You're guilty. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you are hereby declared guilty. Witness, let's continue. Yeah, I remember that. Why did you close the name of the client? Alright. So second, third, fourth. So you're saying most clients wouldn't do such a thing? That is correct. Usually, most people try to create an alibi for themselves. If you should use my services, Mr. Attorney, I would suggest you plan for your alibi too. No, I already told you, I have no intention of using your services ever. Oh, so this is dialogue because we did the first statement. Why does he keep looking at me like I'm the one on trial here? So now we got this special dialogue tree because we're trying to kill the judge. 5th, 6th, 7th. And that is all you have to testify. Yes, and I pray that I will never be called to the stand again. Again? As in you plan to continue? I must, as I have yet to find a person to take my place and become the 4th successor. Actually, how would you like a new life, Mr. Attorney? Excuse me? No, I'm fine, really? Are you really now? I wonder what kind of man the judge thinks I am now. What are you gonna do, Phoenix? All I can do is expose the lies, that's true. Okay, so I guess that's not the full answer. Alright, I think the button and stuff we have to present, maybe. So why did you think your client did that? What do you mean by why? Well, fiddling around at the scene of the crime is pretty risky. Why would someone have requested a murder go to the crime scene anyway? That is true. I assume it was probably done to frame Mr. On Guard. If that's the case, then why didn't the person just request that you do it? Sadly, that is not possible. Huh? My job is to kill, that is all, and to leave my business card naturally. The business card is so my clients may escape blame. To protect them is my duty. Well, it didn't really work here, did it? Even if they say it's for revenge, setting someone else to take your fall. Alright, suppress wine glass of the 5th statement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Oh, yeah, because she poured herself because she was shocked. Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. DeKiller. What is the meaning of that? Oh, yeah, she took the card as well, yes. When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room... Yeah, why would she? Your client had no idea that Juan had been murdered. But how do you know that? From this wine glass, Your Honor. Mr. DeKiller's supposed client thought Corridor had only fainted. Which is why she poured for the victim. You know, tomato juice to wake you up from being fainted. But isn't that just a part of Adrian Andrews' calculated plan? The mastermind she is? That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would never have left their fingerprints behind. On Guard is totally getting off on appeal. Yeah, it was not proper representation. I think that's the term. Yeah, we're not defending him properly right now. I see your point. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? Strangely enough, I had the same thought. Witness, how do you explain the phenomenon? Is it a waste of time to ask about such a minor detail? It is not a very important point anyway, correct? I think it is. If Adrian Andrews really is your client as you claim, you know, you kind of think about it, because On Guard is a big celebrity, he actually would have gotten away with it probably. Like, actually, in a real court of law, he probably would have gotten away with it. And your client should have known, should acknowledge, or should had acknowledged. I keep saying, I'm trying to say acknowledge. Had knowledge of Miss Corridor's death. If not, then that can only mean that AA was never your client at all. It's a pretty big walkie-talkie thing. How strange. Why is it that attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation? Objection? Phoenix? If the killer figures out what we're up to, we're in real trouble. Yeah, I know. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised. You know you can't say things like that without any evidence. Ah, sorry. Well, that was an awfully weak objection for the two of you. Anyway, I'm positive there was a contradiction in the testimony. The prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken. Very well. Right now I have to buy us more time. While we wait for the items the killer left behind to get here. I just know the very outcome of this trial lies with those items. Alright. The request came to me, about a week ago. It was a request for my services on the night of the awards ceremony. A week ago, okay. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory and I believe I made no mistakes. So you physically met your client, huh? That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step towards building trust, in my opinion. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Okay, chat, please help press or present. Or is there any funny stuff? Ooh, we're getting the Allegro. Trusting memory is pointless? Yeah, that's true. And every time you remember something, it changes a little bit. Did you know that, chat? Every time you remember a memory, it changes just a little bit. Press the third, okay. We met at a certain bar. I love the little bass riff. This bass riff right now. It's so good. So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right? Of course I did. What was that? What was that brief pause? Witness, I would like for you to give us a few more details. I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I have never taken a request by telephone or mail. And why is that? That's because I value the trust between a client and myself above all else. And the only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking them in the eye. Well, Mr. Wright, was that testimony just now of any importance? Ooh, wait, I think. Of course it's very important, Your Honor. If he had met the client, then he's unlikely to be mistaken. It was not important. Wait, what? Wait, no. Wait, really? I'm so lost. Wait, what the heck am I supposed to be helping? Calm down, think carefully. Oh, okay. I thought it was important. Oh, God. Alright. Adrian is short for Adrienne. Adrienne? How would you say that? Adrienne. I think, like, Adrian's, I've only known, like, one, and it was a guy. I've only known, like, one Adrian in my whole life, I think. No, I've known two, and they're both guys. But they were spelled differently, as well. It's like you get names, and you get names that are spelled differently. Why he meets his client is not important, and that wasn't the point. Please stop sidestepping my questions. What do you mean by that? My question was, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person? I have already told you I did. I was only talking... Ah, there we go. And chat, you were talking about this. I see it. I get it. Do you get it, chat? And what you were discussing is actually very relevant. Very relevant. There we go. Now it makes sense. It was only through talking with him face to face that I began to trust Him. Adrian, him. That's when I thought I can trust this person as a client. Yeah, chat was spoiling without actually spoiling. I was like, oh wait, that actually makes sense you're discussing that. It's true what they say about talking face to face. Well, Mr. Wright, was it important? Nah. If I heard what I think I heard just now. Yeah, you weren't even aware, Crayon. Wow. Great going. Then I think I got him. Your Honor, I believe the testimony now was of the utmost importance. Huh? Really? If that's the case, witness, please include the statement now in your testimony. Very well. And I present the profile. Big brain, we are big brain. That was a group work. That was actually a really good group effort right there. I would like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at a bar and took the request at that time. Yes, that is correct. And that's when you thought he was trustworthy. How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry, but that is an impossible tale. What? Shelly the Killer. You have never met the real Adrian Andrews. Huh? Why would you say that? Because you made one big slip up about her. So what is the issue? What did you say just now? About her? Wasn't that a movie, Her? And if you ever had met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you that she is a woman. That's very assumptuous of you. Very presumptuous of you, Phoenix. Yes. Oh, we got the animation. Order in the court, Mr. Wright. What is the meaning of this? Whose witness testified to the following: that he always meets face to face with his client. So the walkie-talkie is broken now. Great. But he never met Adrian Andrews in person. Yes, that's the point. That means the killer's client could not have been Adrian Andrews. Oh yeah, the sweating with the oil. They got like the oil sweat. It's very chunky in the trilogy thing. It looked a bit better in the old game, I guess. Mr. Edgeworth, I understand your logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake? I believe it has to do with her name, Your Honor. Her name? Yes, Adrian Andrews is without a doubt a very androgynous name. Yes, I see. And we were discussing that, chat, just before. Unluckily for Mr. the Killer, the entire time he was on the stand, no one had stated Adrian Andrews' gender. And so he simply picked the wrong gender to go with. What? What? What is going on? The judge is like, what? He's so old-fashioned. Shelly the Killer. USA would have invaded. USA would have invaded that radio for all the oil. The court demands an explanation. I think somehow I must have mixed up the client with another. So does that mean you remember something differently? Your memory is incorrect? Yes, of course. Please, if you will allow me to testify once more. I know he's going to spit out more lies. Very well, but this time please give us the truth, and nothing but the truth. Alright. Yes, now I remember. I took the request by mail. You just said you didn't take mail. There have been times that I took a job without meeting my client, oh yeah. The request was for the murder of Juan and 2 other small things. When I saw the name at the top of the at the end of the letter, I thought the client to be a man. Alright. What do I press or present here? So you took this job through a letter. He didn't mention anything about a letter in his earlier testimony. Which means he is definitely lying. Be careful, Phoenix. If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us. I know, I can't make him suspicious, but... I think we're okay, like, we can do this. As long as he's as long as he is standing there. No matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it. And let's begin the cross-examination. Alright, press the third. 1, 2, 3. Request and 2 other small things. Okay, so we're gonna find out the other things. 2 or 3 other things, yes. Or what were the other things? A few other things that have nothing to do with the case, then why did I mention it? I don't know. What should I do? I should. It'd be really bad if I push these buttons. Push. Whether or not they're related to the case is for the court to decide. Mr. Attorney. Yes? Everything I have said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client. Which is why I wonder what is pushing you to continue this cross-examination. Could it be that you are planning to betray your own client? Oh no, he's mad. That's... I smell the stench of a backstabber. And should you turn out to be one... Wait. Uh-oh, this is looking really bad. I shouldn't press my luck, alright, I have to think. Is it worth pursuing? Yeah. Witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate and tell us what these other jobs your client requested were. If it's truly that important, I suppose I don't have that much choice. The bear figurine. The bear figurine? After the assassination of the target, I was to find the figurine. I was told that this job was just as important as the actual killing. And where was the figurine? It was inside Corridor's suitcase. Oh. So that was in the suitcase. I handed it over to my client right away. You gave it to your client. This information certainly sounds important to me. Witness, please include what you stated in your testimony, as you wish. So, do I present Will Powers then? Because that was his testimony. We don't have like a affidavit thing. Affidavit? That thing that says that Will Powers said it was him. No? Present either the figurine or the suicide note. Okay. Alright. Shelley the Killer. If you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside. Oh, that's the angle we're going with this. I was thinking like Will Powers saw him give it to the client. Oh, but then it could have been okay, I'm mistaken. Anyway. I see where you're going. Yep, that's where I'm going. Oh no, he didn't go there, did he? Do I need to pack a suitcase? Where is everyone going? Your Honor, please think back to her testimony. And I was going to burn it for her sake. If even as for a single minute, this bear had been in Miss Andrews' hands, I'm sure she would have taken the note out and burned it. And she knew how to take it out. Order. So this is where you two are going. So by the very fact that this suicide note was still inside the bear, you know, because we work with Edgeworth, it's like, we can't ever have him as a prosecutor ever again for a whole game. Because it's like, we work together kind of thing now. Although, you know, 5 and 6 kind of ruined that, but anyway. It tells us that your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle. Which means... It means, Your Honor, that it's impossible for Adrian to be the client. Oh! Order! Mr. Phoenix, right. I'm sure I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else. I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must wish to break your end of our agreement. No, that's not. Okay, we should save as well. That's enough. If that's your intention, there's only one thing for me to do. Wait, please. Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to. You just hear like a neck snap on the radio. Maya, no. No, please. Not that, please wait. Mr. Attorney, bring this trial to an end or I may stay my hand. Otherwise. What? What was that noise? What is that, Mr. Wright? Are you? Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. I didn't understand this witness outburst just now. Do you think there's a need to hear more testimony, or is this enough? Well, we should. Edgeworth, we can't do this. If we keep this up, Maya, she'll... The prosecution... What has come of everyone? Even you are... The prosecution... rests. That's the first time he's ever said that. What is going on around here? The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor. What? What? Imagine being in this trial, like in the crowd, live, witnessing this live. You had to be there, living in the moment. This is the most unusual situation. If the prosecution rests with no further questions, then the prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. If that is the case, then even though I'm reluctant, I must believe that the killer's testimony is accurate. That would mean that Shelly, the killer's client, yeah, and you wouldn't know, like, Phoenix, what he's going through. You'd be like, why is that man in blue stuttering over there? Why is he helping this murderer? Adrian Andrews. Mr. Wright. This part was the hardest for me because I'm first playthrough. Yeah, this is sort of like a first playthrough for me because it's been like so long since I played it. If I end this trial here, right now, right here, right now, right here, right now, right here, right now. Anyone heard that song before? Then your client, Matt On Guard, would be declared innocent. And in his place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder. This Andrews would be charged with murder? Prosecution has no further questions, so we shall hear the defense's final remarks. Bailiff, please bring the defendant, Matt On Guard, to the stand. The items from the killer's hideout didn't make it in time. We tried as hard as we could, and now my sister will die, and I don't really care. She doesn't really care, though. She's like, eh. The outcome now lies in your hands. Wouldn't she, like, want to do it herself because she doesn't trust Phoenix? Like, I guess she trusts him that much. Dude, did the old guy finally decide? To be honest, I can't think of you as truly innocent or a good person. You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But, at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent. Ha! Alright. Just pulls it out, eh? So, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out. Mr. Odgard? Oh, what an atrocious lawyer I have, giving his own client up like this. And that refreshing like a spring breeze crap is just as atrocious, don't you agree? Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent already. Right, Mr. Lawyer? You know, from when I was watching that How to Get Away with Murder, the defense could just yell out, like, I fire you, like, right then and there. So then I'll represent myself. So he could do that. He could just say, oh yeah, you're not my lawyer anymore. I'll speak for myself now. Alright. You better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? But if I did that, Maya will die. Chat, what do we do? Do we save Maya or let her die? But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews will die because in this game, murderers die. Like, do I say he's guilty or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end. It all hinges on what I choose. Kill her, kill her, kill her. Everyone say kill her. Now then, Mr. Right. Alright, let's save here. Let's hear the defense's final statements on the matter. If the person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews, then your client, Mr. Matt On Guard, is innocent. There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is gonna say what I want. Aren't you? Right. I can't do this. But I have to decide something. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to the heart of the cards. My client, Matt On Guard, is... Drum roll. Okay. So we want Maya to die. Which means he's guilty. We are waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Matt On Guard, your client deserves an answer. Maya, I'm sorry. Matt On Guard is...
Objection!
Franziska von Karma? What? She saved the day! What are you doing? Ow! Oh, she's over there. You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off that scruffy fool. Did you bring them the final pieces? Did you have them? You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Von Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine. And his injuries are minor. All the items are in his jacket. What a filthy old coat this is. And thank you, Kelly, for the 10 bits. No, she's not irrelevant. She's best. Why does chat hate her? What is a filthy old coat this is? That's Gumshoes. I can spot his tattered rags anywhere. I apologize for his ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in. I fought long and hard this whole trial. So, wait, Chad, if I picked the other option, was that the answer that kills Maya, or is that not the choice yet? Are we not at the choice, or was I wrong? I thought that was the big choice, where we kill Maya. All for what is inside the raggedy coat. I'm sure that inside the coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat. Oh, I mean the one where the miracle never happened. Was that the... Should I pick the other option for the bad ending? Chat, because I don't want to end the stream on the bad ending. I want to do the bad ending first. You'll find the bad ending soon? Okay. Please let me know when the choice is, just so I can see. I want to see it first. I don't want to end the stream as the bad ending, okay? I want it to be a good, nice, happy ending. Alright. Those options didn't matter. Oh, okay. I thought that was actually the choice. Are the defense's final piece of evidence? Your final evidence? What? This trial is already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict. I do not believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial. What? Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence. I request that Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these evidence. I suppose you are right, Mr. Edgeworth. It's the final evidence. However, this is one obvious rule. If these items do not bring up any new points, they will not be accepted. Now then, Miss Von Karma, if you please. These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police. He must have been quite a rush. Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence. Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see, there will be something that will turn this whole situation around like a miracle. All right, let's save in a different slot just in case. I'm sure of it. That is all we can hope for. The first item is a pistol. Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case? No, I don't think so. He didn't shoot anyone, did he? I'm pretty sure there was no gun in this case. There's no need to hear it. Please present the next piece. Oh wait, but we get it in our court record. The videotape. I bet the killer took that from On Guard Mansion. Question for more details. Have you checked the contents of the tape? Unfortunately, there was no time to. Oh yeah. But I would speculate that this tape is very important. Why would you say that? Because he came back to his hideout for it. The killer went back for it? Oh yeah, Franziska was shot. Oh yeah. Oh, I should have pressed that then. Wait. Can I press it? Who cares, fine, all right. Was it good dialogue? I don't care. Would she have said something like how she was shot? I kind of want to see that, actually. All right, I'm gonna press everything. I thought we like chucked out the evidence if we didn't get it. All right, I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna say everything. All right. Does the pistol have any relation? We have yet to perform a ballistic, so I can't say for certain. However, I believe it has something to do with this case, at least with me. That's the pistol that he used to shoot you, isn't it? That's what I believe, yes. Oh. I kept the bullet they removed from my shoulder as sort of a memento. Okay. See, we need this lore. I'm sure it will be an excellent sample for the test. So that's the pistol. It's probably not going to help us very much. Alright. Cool. Because he came back to his hideout for it. The killer went back for it. That's right, it looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 officers at the site. Oh, what a mad lad. But somehow, it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Shelly the killer is no ordinary man. He's a radio. The last piece is the bellboy's uniform. Was that used during the crime scene? I am almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets. There's no doubt about it, the killer was wearing this on the night of the murder. There is a button missing on this uniform. A button, huh? It is a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. That is all I have to present, Your Honor. It's just as I thought. And what is that, Your Honor? I'm sure we were under normal circumstances. These items from the killer's hideout will be very important clues. However, I am sleepy and tired. I want to go home. It is, who is the client? Oh yeah, that is correct. And these 3 items do not tell us anything about that. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may step down now. Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence. Overruled. This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict. Wonderful. Absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he? Is this the end? I think this is it. Okay, I think this is it. Phoenix. I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there? I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you have to make sure that miracle... but you have to make that miracle happen. Did the miracle happen? The miracle happened. You've come this far. You can't give up now. But no matter how much I think about it, it's... Try, for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are two ways out of the situation for us. Two? The first... Make On Guard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. Huh? The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If On Guard himself wishes to be convicted, then he'll be let his hostage go. That may be true, but that's asking for me to do the impossible. The second way... Force the killer to end his contract with On Guard. If the killer were to no longer think of On Guard as his client, then he would let Maya go. Mia, that's even more impossible. He is a man who values his duty towards his client above all else. I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first. But if you could make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle. The biggest problem is, the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them. Phoenix, think things through from the other side. From the dead side. Isn't that what he always worked for us? The other side? Wait, does she mean? You mean to turn about the case? Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? The person who needs the evidence. The defense, the prosecution, the judge, we have all seen the piece of evidence. And that is how we've come to know the truth. But there is one person who has yet to see them all. And that person does not know the truth. The truth. It may be what will bring about the miracle. There are no objections this time, correct? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict. Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids? I have already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence. I am not saying it is for us. It is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor. Then you want to show the evidence to that person? Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one chance. All right. So what am I meant to do, chat, to get the bad ending? If you press one more time, Phoenix, I'll turn about this car. We're not gonna do it. That's it. Back to Winnipeg. One chance. Please show your evidence of who you think is the right person. Who you think. That's impossible. To turn the situation around in one try. One try. That is all I will permit. I have to try to remember everything that happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix. Think! There must be a way to save Maya while taking On Guard down at the same time. And I can't save. I can't save now. I can't save now, okay. Who would you like to show the evidence to? I think they're lying. I see. And now, tell the court what piece of evidence. I want to show the magenta. 2. Gumshoe. Well, what do you think, Edgeworth? Is he crazy? I don't know anything to say to that. How about you, Miss Von Karma? Well, I was just shot. I'm bleeding out right now. It's like, I'm dying right now. She's like, I'm bleeding out. Like, Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. Like, I'm losing consciousness. I'm afraid I cannot allow the defense to continue. What? But I want to present the gumshoe to the magenta. What? No one understands what you're talking about anymore. Wait, please. One more chance. That is enough, Mr. Wright. I will now state my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Matt on guard, not guilty. Yay! We did it! Huge payout. He's a like celebrity. Huge payout. We're rich. We can afford all the burgers we want. Maya, you can eat all the burgers. You're safe. And just like that, the case came to an end. I ran away from the courtroom and wandered the streets alone. I never saw Maya again. The killer is a man of his word, so I'm sure he released her as he promised. I heard that verdict of Miss Andrews' trial a few days later. She was found guilty, of course. And now she's dead as well. She got the chair. The miracle never happened. Maybe it was never meant to. Because a miracle is something that doesn't exist. And that is Ace Attorney Justice for All. We are done. Hope you enjoyed that stream, chat. Phoenix is he's now never a lawyer. He ran away. Maya is gone. Ah, felt good. We finally beat the game. So, chat, if you didn't actually know this, in the DS versions, it actually says at the end, the English localization says, the miracle never happened. So, they didn't spell it right. It's like, never happened. They said, the miracle never happened. And that became a meme in the community afterwards. The miracle never happened. So, they fixed it in this trilogy port. Thank you, Kelly, for the 10 bits. This time, Lawyer Phoenix Wright chooses death. He sure did. And that is it. So we are done. And I'll be back next stream. And alright, see you later, chat. Bye. I'm kidding. Of course we want to redo this. For completion's sake. But this is the good ending. We're going to get the bad ending now, okay? Alright, time to see the bad ending. Who would you like to show the evidence to? Gumshoe! Oh, what if we presented this, actually? I see. And now, tell this court one piece of evidence that you would like to show this person. Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? I think there is some merit to only showing this evidence to that witness. Bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier. Phoenix, have you ever heard of the morphogenetic field? Have you heard about Schrodinger's cat? Alright, it looks like I managed to convince him. Wait, I knew? The music made me new. The music helps me know about it. Maya, she's okay, right? Didn't I tell you to concern yourself about bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence. Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. Who the hell uses VHS? What, you don't have VHS in 2017? What? I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape. I thought so. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. Do you know the contents of the tape? I was sternly told by my client not to watch it. So So I have absolutely no idea. Actually, you were on this tape. Me? There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded. What? Is that true, Mr. Wright? Who is it that planted the camera? Well, the only person who could have placed the camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. That was Adrian Andrews? Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Your client specified a place and time for you, isn't that right? Yes. That was so they could film you. I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why. Why did Matt on guard film the crime scene? The reason why he did is my ticket out of this whole mess. There is only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. They wanted to see Juan get his. They didn't trust your skills. Or your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said. Wait, I thought the client was Adrian Andrews. Who's this guy? I don't believe assassins. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay. I mean, imagine if you got this part wrong. Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelly the Killer? All this oil. Oh, he's huffing and puffing. It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning. Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that arise. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness. Yes. You told us that you told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. I love the radio animations. Yeah, they're so good. Yes, that's right. I actually messed up and presented the camera once. Wow. But what if the traitor was your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then that client would become my next target. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment. So chill. I love this. I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Ah, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around. I thought we already did that. Again? Flip it around again? Back the other way? My contract with my client is over, as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item. What the? I'm not an item. Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, poor Feeny. This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I'm sort of I don't quite know what just happened there with the client and the witness. Ah! Miss Von Karma, where did that... She always has you in her sights. Wait, is she hiding, like whipping him? She's hiding in the corner again to whip him. Oh, now he's sweating. Mr. On Guard, it looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy. But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. We know how Fran likes to hide in corners, yeah? I'm still surprised at how many likes that artwork I did got. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me. Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please. Is this all right with you, Mr. Wright? We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there's no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you. Okay, wait, is this anything... Did we get different dialogue, or...? Right, Chief. Wait, did we get different dialogue or something, or what? Do not guilty? Be smug about it? Chat, what should I do? Not guilty or guilty? If we do not guilty... Wait, but doesn't Andrews... Wait, yeah, Andrews would be in jail because of that. Wait, that changes the canon. Everyone's saying not guilty. No, because what happens to Andrews then? Chat, what happens to Andrews though? Everyone's saying not guilty. Don't worry. Okay. Alright, I'll do not guilty. Alright, okay. Alright. As long as you're saying it's alright. Congratulations, Mr. Matt On Guard. I really need a congratulations soundbite. I really do. Please make sure to save every moment of what little time you have left. Your Honor. As always, the defense pleads not guilty. Very well. The court finds the defendant, Matt On Guard. Hold it. Please wait. What's the matter? If I get a not guilty, I'll be killed. I'm no guilty. And he killed himself. That's gotta hurt. Oh god, that's gotta hurt. As always, we've always uncovered the real truth. We? I don't remember you helping out much in this. Mr. Edgeworth, how is Matt On Guard? Dead? I have left Miss Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whip leather right about now. Very good, yes. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness? Yes. Phoenix, you son of a... Well, you almost killed me. I plan to pay my debt to society from my own crime, Your Honor. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair. She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did. This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. Oh yeah. That whole ordeal we did, Edgeworth did. He's like, yeah, I don't care. But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength and did the fusion power and the... to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved. Aww. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile. I am really happy that you two were in charge of this case. Lina's smile is still better, okay? I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone. Yay! It looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about. But everyone seems in good spirits, so I don't care. And that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned. "5 p.m. Long days, eh? 2 long days. You were great out there, Phoenix. What I did out there was right, wasn't it? This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. Wait, when do I get my client off? You got them a guilty verdict this time. Wait, no I didn't. I pleaded not guilty. But you have to look past all that to what's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty verdict, right? Yes, I understand now. Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make. Now then, oh, wait. Why are we flashing back? Okay. Is he guilty, or is he not? Those were your choices then, and your answer. Your answer spoke to what being a lawyer is all about. Right. Edgeworth? I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody. Yay, she got arrested again. Really? Pals, you're telling the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, she's quite safe. She is on her way here as we speak in a patrol car. Ah, Mystic Maya's safe. You did it, you really did it, Mr. Nick. Ow, she punches deceptively hard for a kid. I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nichols, save her. Mr. Nichols, save her. Where? Thanks. Oh. What's wrong? Miss Von Karma. Hi. About earlier. Thanks. Did you like the flowers at the hospital we gave? Ow! Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you're still happy? I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma. How dare you? Don't worry. She may in time, after all, I was like that myself a year ago. Edgeworth? For my own personal victories and for guilty verdicts. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remains spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. Yeah, like Edgeworth lost like case after case, back to back. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then... oh man, imagine if they bring Franziska back in the Ace Attorney 7. With the 7-year different, like they'll do a new character design, maybe? Hopefully. No, not hopefully. It was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved. By that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that happened. So I left the prosecutor's office. Yeah, they lost in very similar cases, actually. But I left that note, Prosecutor Edgeworth chooses death. Huh, as well you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die. But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. So where did he actually go? Did he go on holiday to like somewhere? And it was that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense. We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so... That objection. No matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, he went to Europe? Oh, okay. Where did they say that though? The man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. In the Japanese version, he went to America. Oh, okay. What? You trusted your enemy? It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. Oh, in the investigation. Oh, okay. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is fight with the knowledge we hold and everything we have. Erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy, we claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This, I promise to you. The truth. Yes, that is the reason why prosecutors and the defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, right? That's why you couldn't forgive me, the man who went into hiding. Or isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night. How you doing, comrade? Ah, is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick? You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. I felt so hurt. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me all those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. He could have worded it differently instead of I choose death. Oh, I'm just going to Europe for a year, you know, just to I'm going to reinvent myself. I want to see the world, you know, take a gap year. He could have said so much other things. I decided that Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself. I couldn't sleep at night knowing you're alive. You pathetic fool. Miss Von Karma. I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. A Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. And neither am I. And neither am I. It's over. It's all over. Franziska threw something on the ground just now. This is an electromagnetic receiver. They're about to ignore the 5th case here. Oh, really? Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe? I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else. Ah, isn't that her whip? I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. So she's giving up on her career now? You should keep this right. Oh, okay. Gee, thanks. Okay. Nick! Oh, she's so sad. Maya! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! No. Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. You got on guard convicted like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me! Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you. Wasn't that adorable, chat? Phoenix and his sisters, Maya and Pearl. Wasn't that adorable? No one shipped that. You know I would never desert you. But we are sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing there. Whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, isn't she starving right now? I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly. Is it really that easy to do something like that? Thanks a lot, Nick. Don't mention it. Maya. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm relieved you are alright. Like a robot. Hey, looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, I suppose I am a little different from who I was a year ago. Heh. Grr. Is that someone grrring over there? Oh, it's your stomach. Alright. I think it's time we go out of this depressing place. Huh? Where are we going? Food, Nick. Food, grub chow. I'm starved. I'm so hungry. Even you look nice. Even you look like a nice juicy burger. Ooh. Yikes. You think I look like a burger? I'm prime rib at least. Oh, that's great. Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please. She wasn't fed. Yeah, the police didn't feed her, actually. If you insist. All right, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint? Don't be silly, Nick. Huh? This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of the gourmet food. So I've decided we're gonna make up by having another feast. Another feast? Come on, Nick. Food! Oh, we're going back there to the hotel. Hotel buffet, eh? 7 p.m. Hey, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting. Gobshoe, are you alright? Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things. A telephone pole? That it wasn't a red light that got him? Thank you, Kelly, for the 10 bits. She was fed in the anime, though? Really? Oh, they ruined it in the anime. Oh, God. You did it again, city boy. I felt like my dear Oha was gonna give out on me, but I ain't joking. Yeah, I was more exciting than the very last episode of The Steel Samurai. Thanks. Now, looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Right too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight, even.
Cheesy.
Callum the writer gifted a tier 1 sub to Pokevan1352.
Pokevan. I love hearing the TTS. Hey, the Callum, thank you for giving a sub to Pokefan. Can we get some cheese in the chat? What a celebratory time. We've done it. Let's eat. Enjoy the cheese. Thank you, Callum, for gifting a sub. If you don't start being a lot nice to him, he might just kick it. I'll keep that in mind. Well, come on now. Everyone gather round. Y'all are gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. Looks like Lotta bought herself a new camera. Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us for now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal. Amen to that, pal, amen. Is he paying for it? You know, when you think about it, you are the one who saved the day, detective. Huh? Me? You really think so? He's right.
Cheesy.
Kitty Connie 5 gifted a tier 1 sub to Irelia Ismayway.
Irelia, there we go.
They have given 7 gift subs in the channel.
7 subs! Thank you, Kitty, for giving... I may still say Kitty. For gifting a sub to Irelia, not Irelai. Can we get some more cheese in the chat? Cheese for everyone! Thank you, Kitty, for the gifted sub. He's right. If it wasn't for the items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending, where Maya, miracle never happened. Am I right? Well, you know, it's Merry Christmas. Huh? Wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. What? 4? Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. There was a 4th item. Ah, come on, y'all, it's over. But who, boy, I tell ya, you really are something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, huh? You think? Please stop arresting me. Why does she look so happy about that? But being shut away for 2 whole days. Weren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off things, I drew a picture. Aw, this bit. Sounds like you had it rough, girly. Or gal. So where's this picture of yours? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mr. Guyer's picture. You know, I don't know where it went. Aw, that's too bad. Well, it's all right. It wasn't anything important anyway. It sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again. Oh no. Is that who I think it is? Huh? What is it, Edgeworth? This thing is picking up something. That's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me. That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, the tracking device seems to be in a different location. Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do. Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't eaten anything yet. And you've eaten way too much, you glutton. I had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait. What? I just want to say, thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there. Huh. If anyone should be saying that thanks, it should be me, right? I feel like words alone aren't enough here. I wonder if there's anything I can give to express my feelings. My badge? What's the right answer, chat? What's the right answer? The badge? The tomato juice? The whip? Is it the whip? Really? That's a bit kinky. That's a bit kinky. Alright. What's this? Thank you. It's all thanks to you too. You and her. You don't need to thank me, I was only doing my job. It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick. Hey, Mr. Meyer! Yes, Pearly? I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean. Pearly, would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me. He's my brother, Phoenix. Anyway. So, who's paying for this? Oh, wait, he's underpaid. Oh, no. As if you need to ask. Everyone say, thank you to Nick. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm kind of at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles, pal. So, I kind of already put your name on the bill. Huh? Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself. There's this camera shop in this hotel, see? And I just bought myself a good old beauty here. It'd better be anyhow for $3,000. Huh? Actually, I reckon y'all bought it for me since it's on your tab and all. Ha. Isn't this great, Mr. Nick? Yeah, Nick. Why do I suddenly feel like screaming at these bunch of imbeciles? You don't need to hold back now, you hear? Yeah, pal, time to let it all out. This is gonna be the first time I hear the real you. She's never heard an objection from us, actually. Go on, it's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been busy being a hostage, you know? Alright then. If you say so. We are done! Shu Takumi, you absolute genius of a mad lad. I love you so much. Please make Ace Attorney 7. Alright. You really came through for me, Nick. I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it. I really feel like I've been living on the edge lately. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a pro. Chat, what do you think? That was justice for all. Ooh, the art. What do you think, chat? What do you think? How do you think of that game? I'm so happy you got saved, Mr. Maya, Mr. Nick. I'm so happy for the two of you. Speaking of which, I think this hotel is a popular place for honeymooners. So I sort of made reservations for the two of you just in case. Really? Why would they let an 8-year-old make reservations? Case 4 makes up for the whole game? Yeah. Really does end on a high note. Well, pal, looks like I'm back on the force again. Mr. Edgeworth had a long talk with the chief and he got me reinstated for my sake. I heard he said things like letting that one go is bad for all society. I knew it. Crashing headlong into everything is the only way I live, pal. Let's forget the clowns. Magagi. I am retiring this uniform as of today. I'm gonna be a waitress from now on. Oh, they planned that. And this brings smiles and joys to people who come by the restaurant. I hope you'll stop by sometime, Mr. Wright. I didn't realize they planned that, actually. Will I play the next game now? No, not now. I'm probably going to take a little break, so it'll probably be in a little bit, but I will be playing it. I will be streaming it, so make sure you follow. Now, yes, you visit a patient? I'm Director Hottie. Yes, that girl, you know, I haven't seen her around. Yes. But I remember, if I even laid so much an eye on her, it would go crack. It didn't matter if I got whipped, though. Yes, oh. Methinks he likes the old crack of the whip. Nah, yeah, I'm not streaming the third game today. I'm not streaming it today. But I will be streaming it, so make sure you hit that follow button for whenever I stream it. It's time to begin our oh god, not these characters. No, serious. Fabulous flight to Zimbabwe. Hey, Max. Oh, they're combining them at least. That's great. You know, speeding it up. There are castles made of cakes and bunnies who can talk. I think there are any talking bunnies, even they wouldn't laugh at most jokes. Hilarious inside. God. The waitress case was meant to be in this game. Really? Huh. I'm kind of glad it didn't get in this case, actually. It would have made this game better, but like it's actually good in that third game. Wait, I missed his joke. We got a new act all worked up. Prepare for the Hallelujah chorus. Say something. Well, yeah, you're supposed to start this off. Get on with it. Ow, ow, ow. The worst character in the entire franchise. Chat, I think I can agree that is the worst character in the whole franchise. Literally the worst. Apart from like actual murderers and stuff, but like... What's this? Dry, it's just an old, ordinary electric razor. I can't believe this, really. How long do they plan on making me do this? But it's Edgy-Poo's idea, so that must mean it has a deep hidden meaning. But why do I get the feeling they wouldn't forget about me, would they? I was never like this in the old days. Everyone thought the world of me. They used to call me Queen Wendy, and they treat me like royalty. A man who heard about everything that filled their heels. They were for burning, and to speak of burning, playing with the fire, very dangerous because the three that were stood in the scenery that burned down that caused the huge stink in the air. Oh boy. It wasn't as good as the last time I did it. Thank you, Kelly, for the 10 bits. If the waitress case was in this game, we would've got some background on Phoenix related to 3-1. Ooh, yeah, true. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate everything you and Mr. Edgeworth done for me. Oh, that's right. I received a letter from Miss Von Karma. She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all. I'm really thankful to have met everyone. Oh, God, I'm tired after that Wendy old bag. Oh, God. Yeah, so this case was really dragged down a lot by case 3. Oh, he's back. It has become difficult for me in this country as of late. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you would like to request my services, please visit my webpage. May both be blessed and... Wait, I missed... Okay. Guess we are waiting for Godot. Ha 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 ha. I get it. Yeah, so like this game, the first case was pretty the second case was okay and really good. Third case was horrible. Fourth case was amazing. 9:40 p.m. International departures, gate 12. Where are you going, Franziska? How did you know I was here? With this? That's... I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example. Huh, that's just like you. I'm only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage, but it's going in the trash, I promise you that. Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. Yet it didn't make justice for Franziska's character. Really? Didn't it? I thought it did. 4 things? I mean, she saves the day by bursting in, I guess. It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket. Oh, did you do a poll? Who was the worst character? Old guy, the doll guy, hottie. Wow, it's all even. It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over. What are you gonna do now? That's none of your business. Are you running away? Shut up. You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter. Franziska. So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what. And failure? Such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about that. But me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be the one. I had to. You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be. No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away. Ah! Speaking of that, what if we didn't give the whip, actually? Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? I'm gonna say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. Wow, Old Bag won, really? You hate Old Bag the most? And Hottie over the puppet, really? Wow. About who you think, about what you should be striking now with that whip. You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge. I see. You know I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been up until today. I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did. Adrian Andrews? You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using these tactics, isn't that right? Huh. Today you chased after me after I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. but I have no intention of stopping. If you say you are going to quit, you'll walk down the prosecutor's path. And this is where we part ways. Franziska von Karma. No. I am Franziska von Karma. Don't think I'm gonna walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now, so you'd better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth. No. And with that, she sails off back to Germany. Phoenix Wright. One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you, I'll take good care of this fourth piece, so I can give it to you when at last we meet again. And the last piece, it is Maya's stellar handwriting. She's actually a really good handwriter. She wrote this when she was captured. And there we go. We have beaten Justice for All on stream. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go, chat. There we go. What did you think of that? What did you think of the game? I want to show something from Justice for All from the anime while we do this. Let me get some other music. All right. What did you think, chat? Did you enjoy that finale? Let's see. Let's see if I can find this. Let's see. Let's see. How am I? I'm trying to find this part from the anime. Ace Attorney anime, bad quality. Is that it? No. I want to see like a clip of the animation. God damn it. Where is this, chat? I'm sorry, where is it? I thought it would be, someone would have uploaded it. Season 1 ending. Oh, someone has like an English dub playlist. Maybe that will be. All right, let me just mute that on your end. Okay. Anime finale. Ooh. So they have the episodes up and they're not copyright claimed? That's interesting. All right. Oh, wait. This is season 2. Oh, no. No, I don't want season 2. Spoilers! No! I need season 1. Ah, here we go. So, is this the one? Wait. Was it in the second last episode? Chat, please. I need to, before we end this stream. Was season 23? Wait, see, episode 24, wasn't it? Episode 24, Ace Attorney. Aha, okay, it was 24. So this person hadn't uploaded the whole thing. Oh, yeah. So chat. Alright. So chat, if you're still there, chat. The entire Ace Attorney anime in one image. Wait, what's this? Oh, yeah, it's that. Yeah, that. No, I found the clip. I actually found the clip thing. So, chat. This is I'll mute it just so like we don't get copyright, I guess. We could have this. So this is the ending of the anime. And this is the animation that plays when it like airs and stuff. And thank you, Scritch Queen, for the follow. Yeah. Wait. Just take a look at their faces. Also, why is Larry here? Wait, why is Larry here? But look at Phoenix Wright. Look at Phoenix Wright. Like, look at his face, honestly. Like, chat, I think you need to understand. I think you need to understand. I think you need to really understand how the final episode of season 1 of the anime, how amazing it was. How utterly amazing it was. All right. Yeah, and then there was the other bit. Wait, where is it? Yeah. Yeah, this part. Look at Gumshoe's face. Like, not this bit, the other bit. Look at Gumshoe's face. Look at Phoenix's face. It's so bad. God. Larry's face. But why is Larry there? There's Phoenix laughing. Ah ha ha ha. Yes, it's hilarious. Yeah. So yeah, that's the anime bit I wanted to show you. But oh yeah, wait, I'll show something else. But after the stream, I'll end the VOD here. So thank you all for watching Justice for All, the playlist and all that. I guess you're watching on the YouTube VOD as well. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you for the next playthrough as well. I'll definitely be doing more Ace Attorney, so make sure you sub. And also come out on Twitch and check us out live. Why not? All right. Until then, bye-bye.